gotta open your eyes in the morning. 9 o'clock's coming without any warning, and you gotta get ready to go. You say you went out late last evening, you did a lot of drinking, and you came home stinking, and you went and fell asleep on the bar. Been there. Now your lady comes and finds you asleep. You start to weep about the hours you've been keeping, and you better get your ass out the door. It ain't no crime. It's good to get it on, to get a load on your mind. Oh no, it ain't no crime. And everybody gets that way sometimes. It ain't no crime. Whoa, you gotta open your eyes in the morning. 9 o'clock's coming without any warning. You gotta get ready to go. What's going on, guys? I'm Alliy Drago. You might recognize me by my confidence and nice hair. I don't know. We're here to go and save some elephants or rhino, something like that. Hopefully I can save my act right now, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. And just as short as the wind keeps blowing, you gotta keep growing, you gotta keep going, and Lord have mercy on your soul. It ain't no crime. Everybody gets that way sometimes. It ain't no crime. It's good to get it on, to get a load off your mind. No, no, it ain't no crime. Whoa, you gotta open your eyes in the morning. 9 o'clock's coming without any warning, and you gotta get ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, Alliy Drago!
I'm as mild and as meek as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey.
might want to, but...
Well, anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming out tonight. This is really, really so special. So tonight, at my little show, I'm a Huntress on an African Safari. I'm going to be talking about, like, well, I don't know if you know this, but I'm an only child. I know. And, you know, it was a really big part of my life growing up. And so that's what this little thing's going to be about. And, you know, people always ask questions like, oh, weren't you bored as a kid? Or, oh, don't you wish that you could, like, have older siblings to meet your hot friends? Yeah. But, you know, that wasn't really a problem. And while people, you know, people don't really focus on, you know, all the daydreaming that you have to do to keep yourself entertained because you don't have anyone else your age and your own home to play with. I mean, my mom wasn't, like, absent or anything. She's, like, very involved. But, you know, people always just want to focus on, like, the lush things about how you, like, get everything that you want. I mean, they're not wrong. I'm like, yeah, I got a lot of things that I wanted when I was a kid.
Like what? I totally forgot that was a cue of mine.
Yeah.
Can we do that again? Can we do that
Yeah,
scene
sure.
again?
And I got everything I wanted.
What did you want?
Manicures. iPads. I want hanky-pankies in my basket for Easter. All the attention, all day. And by the way, I want a feast. I want a bean feast. Cream buns and donuts and fruitcake with no nuts. So good you could go nuts. Give it to me. I want a ball. I want a party. Pink macaroons and a million balloons and performing baboons and give it to me. Now I want the world. I want the whole world. I want to lock it all up in my pocket. It's my bar of chocolate and give it to me now. I want today. I want tomorrow. I want to wear all my braids in my hair and I don't want to share them. I want a party with roomfuls of laughter, 10,000 tons of ice cream, and if I don't get the things I am after, I'm going to scream. I want the works, I want the whole works, presents and prizes and sweets and surprises of all shapes and sizes, and now don't care how I want it now. Don't care how I want it now. I can't take credit for that ending. That was Brian's. That ending was all Brian's idea.
Yeah, Brian.
Great.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Booyah.
So my favorite movie as a kid, this is a great segue. My favorite movie as a kid was Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And I had like a really odd obsession with Gene Wilder, which might explain a lot. Who can take a rainbow, sprinkle it with dew, cover it in chocolate or a miracle or two? The Candyman. The Candyman can. The Candyman can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. it with love and makes the world taste good. The Candyman makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious. Talk about your childhood wishes. You can even eat the dishes. You can take tomorrow, dip it in a dream, separate the sorrow and collect up all the cream. The Candyman can. The Candyman can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. And the world tastes good because the Candyman thinks it should. Remember that Halloween when you were 9? You wore a fairy queen costume of your own design. Well, look at you now. I had very extravagant Halloween costumes as a child. And while we were planning them, I wasn't allowed to tell anyone what my idea was. And you're going to hear a lot of ideas tonight, but we're filming this, so I had these ideas first, and we have proof. But I wasn't allowed to tell anyone what my ideas were, and my mother would get so mad at me because people might steal them. And one time, someone did steal my Halloween costume. Remember, Mom? It was so rude. Whatever. She had weird teeth. So my Halloween costumes ranged from like Jacob Marley, Belle, normal. Red Riding Hood, also normal. Athena, the Greek goddess of war. Was that Greek?
I don't know.
Playing chopsticks. Yeah, but oh my God, the most extravagant Halloween costume that my mom ever made. It was such a pain to wear. It looked darling in pictures though. I was a mermaid. We love mermaids in my house, at least my mom does. And I had Little Mermaid sheets, but they like had water patterns on them, so at night when I would get put to bed, not put to sleep, it's like a dog dying, I would pull the covers over my head and pretend to swim in the sheets. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one camera hold? Looking around here, you think, oh, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's-its and what's-its galore. You want thingamabobs? I got plenty. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them?
Feet.
Oh my God, thank you. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down that. Street, I got street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. Just right over here. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay movies. So, do I look like Jennifer Aniston yet? So I love Disney movies growing up, and okay, we're gonna go back to that. I used to do this thing as a kid where I would imagine music videos a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And oh my god, one of them was so weird. Okay, so you know Nothing Compares to You by Sinead O'Connor? So I like planned this music video, and it was like in Versailles. But like Versailles was like very dusty and like cobwebs and gray, I guess because the woman of the house, Marie Antoinette, was so depressed because nothing compared to someone. And so I was Marie Antoinette in like this gray outfit laying in like a fabulous Versailles bed. And then this was the music video for Nothing Compares to You, which I'm not singing right now. But another one that I had was, so in Pocahontas, which is one of my all-time favorites, some of Mel Gibson's finest work, there was a song that Pocahontas and John Smith are like supposed to sing to each other, but they cut it from the original movie, rude. But they put this R&B version of the end titles. Yes! If I never hear you, we all know what it is. So I loved the song If I Never Knew You. I also really loved the character Thomas in Pocahontas. Maybe. He had like a brown shako and a green shirt, and he was kind of like the hot mess of the settlers because he kept like tripping and shooting the wrong things. It was just kind of a mess up. But I, like a normal person, had this really huge crush on an animated character. And I had these Pocahontas playing cards, and the ones with Thomas I would kiss. And so one of the music videos that I thought of took place in my next door neighbor's house. And the 3 daughters were my babysitters growing up. So I knew their house pretty well, including one of the bedrooms. So in this music video that I thought of when I was, I don't know, 6, 7, it starts off with Thomas. And he's walking up to the house where, my next door neighbor's house, where I am asleep in the bed. And so as he's walking up,
6?
He was 6. Shh. Hey, cuz. A lot of my friends had older siblings that taught their kids. So he sings the first part of the song, and he walks up to the house. Like I said, I'm asleep in the bed. So this is what Thomas sings.
If I never knew you, if I never felt this love, would I have an inkling of how precious life can be? And if I never held you, if I never have a clue how at last I'd find in you the missing part of me in this world so full of fear, full of rage and lies, I can see the truth so clear in your eyes, so dry your eyes, and I'm so grateful to you. I have lived my whole life through, lost forever, if I never knew you.
And now I'm waking up in bed. I look into the mirror, and then I say, if I never knew you, I'd be safe but half as real, never knowing I could feel a love so strong and true. And I'm so grateful to you. I have lived my whole life through, lost forever, if I never knew you. And then we meet in the hallway and we sing
hunk.
He was such a
Wow.
I know. He like sang these words to me in his animatedness. It was beautiful, and then we got ice cream. Hey now. So, I used to go out west a lot with my parents, like New Mexico, Arizona, that area. So I listened to a lot of country music growing up, which I got tormented. Because everyone was listening to Z100, but I was listening to Y107, Trey Seconds. And so I grew up listening to country. So of course, I wanted to be a country star. And the first time we went to Grand Ole Opry, actually the only time we went to Grand Ole Opry, I figured, I want to perform at the Grand Ole Opry, but only during their Patsy Cline tribute evening, obviously. I go out walking after midnight, out in the starlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I walk for miles along the highway. Well, that's just my way of saying I love you. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I stopped to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the skies turn gloomy, the night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I'm always walking after midnight, in that starlight, just hoping you may be somewhere walking after midnight, searching for me. So yeah, I'm like soy into music. But I really got into like popular music. Well, not popular music, but like wanting to know about all different kinds of music. When I started getting into the radio, I would have been a 1950s disc jockey's dream. Because I was like so obsessed with it. I would fall asleep to it every night. And I would dedicate songs to people on 106.7 Light FM, the light at night. It was like 10 to midnight. You could go on. I hear you laughing, Mom. You could go on. You could like dedicate songs to people. And at the time, it was like 7th grade, and I had my first boyfriend. So, and he didn't listen to 106.7. He was listening to like Dropkick Murphys. I don't know what I was doing. I was listening to like Gloria Estefan. So I dedicated 2 songs to him, and I'm gonna sing them for you now. Oh yeah, it's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those easily high. Don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. And if I I mean, now I want to stay on forever. So this is so far not a cabaret about musical theater. Woo! I hate musical theater. But so this is so far has been a thing about like crazy things that I would think of and kind of obsessive things, and I would be lying if I told you that I didn't get a little obsessive about a few musicals in my life. So I figured I would go back to my roots.
I can't. Can you do that one more time?
It's gonna happen like 4 more times.
Wait for it.
Great, okay, good. A lot of you already know this, but at one point in my life, I had an email address. And it was alphaba4good@yahoo.com. In 9th grade, I was elected to be like the captain of this spirit team, which was the green team in my school. So every day I would wear green polos and green nail polish, and people just thought it was because I had like so much school spirit for the green team. But seeing as I wore my Wicked sweatshirt every day, it's because I thought I was Alphaba. Oh, the third one's the worst. Okay. The first time I saw the show, the first time, because the only shows that I've seen more than once are Wicked and Spring Awakening. So the first time I saw the show, I wore a black 3/4 sleeve shirt, and then this skirt that went down to like maybe shin, and it had like a ragged edge at the end of it, and of course my nails were painted green. And I wore black pointy boots. So did I look like a witch? Yeah, I thought I was Alphaba. Is that too much?
Yeah, you lose points for that.
Sorry, okay.
Sorry.
I also begged my mother, she's such a good mom, to buy me the same MAC eyeshadow that Alphaba herself uses. And so, one night before my shower, I put it all over my face and called myself Alphaba. Alright, and last but not least, I was definitely that girl that sang For Good at her 9th grade graduation.
Yes.
Kind of. Oh, okay. I guess right now I'll introduce 2 people without whom I really wouldn't be here. My parents. My dad is the one that looks like Pat Buchanan, and my mom is the one that looks like Hillary Clinton. And I look like the love child of Stockard Channing and Nick Jonas. 2 great political minds. 2 great political minds. So, you're great. Hope I haven't embarrassed you too much. That's right, Mom. Alright, so we've established that I'm next, because I'm an only child. But it's not my fault. You know, nurture versus nature. Just was nurture and nature, because I am the only child of 2 only children. Like, what do you want from me? God. So can you imagine the nutty, nutty things that those 2 have thought of? I bet you can't imagine. Good thing I'm going to tell you at the appropriate time in the measure. So my mother has never figure skated a day in her life, but she has an Olympic quality figure skating routine mapped out in her mind. Costumes and everything. But don't ask her what the costume is, because in typical MJ fashion, she's not going to tell you what it is. And if you're wondering why you're currently hearing this George Michael song. Understand me. It's because her Olympic quality figure skating routine is to this exact song. I will be your father figure, put your tiny hand in mine. I will be your teacher, anything you had in mind. I will be your father figure, I have had enough of crying. I will be the one who loves you till the end of time. Do, oh yeah. Woo! Your turn, Dad. So, even though my grandmother's Italian, I get the sense that she was never a really good cook. So, my dad went out to eat a lot with his parents when he was younger. And, oh my God, don't kill me, he's not a sociopath. But before he would go out, he would take Sucret's lozenges, before your time, the tins, and put a watch face, a battery, and some wires in it, make like a little, like, I don't know, cough drop bomb, and put them in the restaurant bathrooms. But for some reason, the headline of the Times never read, every Italian restaurant in the Bronx struck by the Sucret's bomber. It never happened. I'm sorry, Dad. I will be your father figure, put your tiny hand in mine. I will be your preacher, teacher, anything you had in mind. I will be your father figure, I have had enough of crying. I will be the one who loves you till the end of time. If you are the desert, I'll be the sea. If you ever hunger for me, whatever you ask for, that's what I'll be. My mom wants to open a goat farm. So when you remember the ones who had a lie, she's so embarrassed when they care, but then left as you cry. Beautiful darling, don't think of me, because all I ever wanted, she'd be the goat lady. She'd make goat cheese. Is in your eyes, baby. Love can fly.
Breathing with the eyes of a rhino.
Just all tell me so.
Every day's a kiss and a smile.
Just hold on, and I won't let you go, my baby.
I will be your father figure, put your tiny hand in mine. I will be your preacher, teacher,
Anything you ever
I will be your father figure.
I have had enough of crying. I will be the one who loves you till the end of time. I also had really fabulous birthday parties. One time we took a bunch of people to go see Jules at the New York City Ballet. That was great. Another time we had a tea party at this Victorian house in my county called the Hermitage. One time I had a unicorn party, but we had to cancel it. I got sick. Oh, boring. Oh my God, the Egyptian party. Remember that? That was epic. That was one to be beat. Good, I'm gonna tell you right now. So it was like, we set up like a time machine with a fog machine, and Sarah was definitely one of the actors, and oh my God, she's here, she's on marriage. That's my mom's goddaughter, she's fierce, look how pretty she is, oh my God. Clap for how pretty she is! So my mom made a Sphinx cake by taking like an Easter lamb cake, and then cutting the head off and putting it the right way, and then putting frosting on it. Oh, I didn't tell Brian that one. Genuine reaction.
You got a Brian laugh out of it.
Oh, boy. But yeah, you can't have birthday parties like that anymore. What did we do? We went like drinking for my birthday party this year. Which is still fierce, okay. But yeah, no one wants to like have an Egyptian party. But I bet all you now want to have an Egyptian party. Yeah, that's right. But everything's so much better when you're a kid. Like everything's it was just so hopeful and innocent. Everything's like brighter and bigger. Oh my God, you want to know what's like really, really big when you're little and not so much anymore? Bathtubs. Like think about your parents' bathtub now. It's so much smaller than what you used to envision it being. Me? Just me? Okay. But yeah, you kind of like look at things differently, and it's not as pretty as you used to think it was. And you see the world for what it is, which is kind of awful. Some nights I stay up, cashing in my bad luck. Some nights I call it a draw. Some nights I wish that these lips could build a castle. Some nights I wish they'd just fall off. But I still wake up, I still see your ghost. Oh Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. What do I stand for? What do I stand for? Most nights I don't know anymore. I remember sky. It was blue as ink, or at least I think. I remember sky. I remember snow, soft as feathers, sharp as thumbtacks, falling down like lint, and it made you squint when the wind would blow. And ice like vinyl on the streets, cold as silver, white as sheets, made like strings and changing things like leaves. I remember leaves, green as spearmint, crisp as paper. I remember trees, bare as coat racks, spread like broken umbrellas, and parks and bridges, ponds and zoos, ruddy faces, muddy shoes, light and noise and bees and boys and days. I remember days, or at least I try. But as years go by, they're a sort of haze, and the bluest ink isn't really sky. And at times I think I would gladly die for a day of sky. Well, we're almost there, guys. Like I told you, this is not a cabaret about musical theater, but since it's such a huge part of my life and performing is like so big in my life, I would be wrong to say that I didn't, other than like that alphabet crazy face. I mean, I still like fantasize about doing, performing certain things. And it's not necessarily roles, because honestly, when I think about performing, I think about doing things like this. This is so much fun, which is, I really appreciate all you guys coming out. That was really, really nice. But so I don't picture myself doing Fanny Bragg. And I certainly don't imagine myself playing Miss Hannigan. That was harrowing. But, so my ultimate performing fantasy is, okay, In my vision, I am performing at like a huge event in San Francisco, and I sing the song San Francisco a la Judy Garland, a recording from her Carnegie Hall concert. And I'm wearing a dress of like the same color, my poster and my lipstick, because everybody knows that orangey red is the best color for me. And since it's in San Francisco, and because the gay to straight ratio is probably larger than it is here, if you can imagine, we can assume this is for some like GLAD event. I don't know. So I sing at this big GLAD event in this gown, and it's just fabulous. And seeing as who knows if I'll ever live out this fantasy, I figured this would be a great forum to do it. San Francisco, open your golden gate. You'll let nobody wait outside your door. San Francisco, here is your wandering one saying, I'll wander no more. Other places only make me love you best. Tell me you're the one in all the golden west. San Francisco, I'm coming home again, never to roam again, never to roam again. San Francisco, right when I arrive, I really come alive, and you will laugh to see me perpendicular, hanging on a cable car. San Francisco, let me beat my feet up and down Market Street. I'm gonna climb the hill just to watch it get dark from the top of a mark. There's Brooklyn Bridge, very close, London Bridge, not as close, and the bridge of San Louis Ray. But the only bridge that's a real gone bridge is that bridge across the bay. San Francisco, I'm coming home again, never to roam again. My God, San Francisco, I don't mean Frisco. San Francisco, here I come. One last round of applause, Brian Walton! Everybody buy him a shot. Okay, okay, get him on the floor, but it's okay. Where'd he go? I wonder. So a really, really big part of my childhood was playing piano. And another reason why I wanted to do this cabaret is kind of like a, I don't know, like, what do we call it, a love note, a thingy-majig to my parents. They've put up with and sacrificed a lot for me, and they're pretty cool, even though they're really annoying sometimes. But as all of our parents are, haha. Okay. But it was so easy to make my parents proud of me when I was a little kid, and now it is next to impossible. So, and it was always really easy because twice a year there was a redemption day. And it came at the end of the winter semester of my school year and the end of the spring semester of my school year, and it was my piano recital. And we knew we were off to a good start if I was last in the program, because if I wasn't last in the program, that meant that somebody was better than me, and that can't happen. And so if I was last in the program, that was just up to me to practice and do a good job. And I always did. So I always was like, great. And they always were really happy and proud, and they bought me new shoes afterwards. Except for one time. And the one time that things didn't turn out the way I think my mom planned on it was is this thing still on?
Yep.
Yeah. Great. It was the last time I played in a piano recital. I'm just gonna give you this while I talk about it. So last time I played a piano recital, it was 9th grade. And my mom wanted me to play this Schumann piece that had a little backstory to it and like had meaning, the fact that it was gonna be my last piano recital at Tuxedo Park School. So she wanted me to tell the story, and I didn't. I chickened out, and I didn't tell the story before I played it. I mean, I played it beautifully, as I always did, but I didn't tell the story, and I could tell she was like, a little miffed about it. So, I figured I'd do that tonight. I would tell the story and play the piece, and hopefully not mess it up. I'm literally so nervous about this. Wait, I should do this. So this is the original music that I used in 9th grade. Look at all those marks. No E flat. No E flat. There is not one. Okay. So even though the last time I played this piece, it was kind of like a goodbye to where I was, I'm going to take this time as like a little bit of a hello instead. So here's the story. In 1986, this very well-known concert pianist named Vladimir Horowitz came back to Russia / the Soviet Union for the first time since 1925, when he put himself in exile and went to Western Europe and America to further his career as a concert pianist, and he didn't return to Russia until 1986. And then in 1986, which I've said 3 times, he did a concert in Moscow, and he played this Schumann piece from a collection called Scenes from Childhood, and it was his encore piece.